Hey everybody, it's Tara Justice again. I want to show you how to run some 3-year free reports. So I am going to share my screen with you. Okay, hopefully you guys can see this and hear me. Okay, so you're logged in, and what you're going to do is you're going to go to Report Center. And this is for 3-year free, how to run your team reports. There's two ways. One has a little bit more info, one's a little bit more simple, so you can pick and choose how you do this. There is already one made up for you. These over here, your team activities, and they already have your 3-year free tracker. So if you click on that, you will be able to see everybody's report, everybody's activity, whatever. So you can click on these columns up here at the top, 3-year free qualified PCs this month, and then some from last month. And what you're wanting to look for is, obviously you want to make sure you have as many 3-year free qualified on your team because people don't quit a free business. But a couple things you're going to look for is, one, you're going to want to make sure that, like for example, their credit available and their credit earned last month and their ADV, you're going to want to look at that stuff because, okay, so for example, let me look at somebody here. Like for example, Erin down here, her credit earned last month was 106 and her current ADV is 80. So she's not really getting she's not using all of her credit that she's earned. So that would be somebody I would want to reach out to and be like, hey, I just want to make sure you know how to adjust your ADO, because you could have ordered like another box of like hydrogel patches and gotten that for free. So she is missing out on some free product there. So that's something you want to look at. Another thing you want to look at is, for example, where'd you go? Okay, so for example, Melanie Lane, which I've already contacted her, she's fine. Like she has, my face up right here. Okay, so qualified PCs this month. She has 12 PCs this month, but it says no for 3-year free qualified. So that's a red flag to me. Also, it says 0 credit available. So, and like ADO status none, ADO minimum volume met none, ADV 0. Those are big red flags to me. I'm like, what is going on? I know she's active, so it's either a credit card issue or something like that. So obviously, I contacted her and she did get a new credit card. And so that was the issue. So those are some red flags you want to look for. Another thing you want to look for is people who only have, okay, here's another one. Like Ashley Roberts here. She has, it says no for 3-year free qualified, but she has 4 PCs. So that would be another one I would check out. And I think she still has to like add her ADO this month because she's brand new. So you want to be looking for these red flags because if she's got 4 PCs, she needs to get her free product. So that's what these reports are for. They're like alerting you to tell you what you need to do to help your people. So, okay, all these people, yes, 3, yes, 3. Did want to show you. Okay, so sometimes it will say no on 3-year free qualified, but they really are, their credit just isn't as high. Like it'll be at like 60 or something, 60 or 70. And that's, I guess they don't consider that truly 3-year free qualified because it's supposed to be 80 or higher, but they do get some credit. So, well, I guess maybe it's changed now because, yeah, okay, so like here, Carmen, she has 3, says yes, and she's got 3 PCs and her credit available 70. So they must have changed that. So that's good news because it used to say no and you're like, what? They have 3 PCs. So anyways, that's good news. Okay, the next thing you're gonna look for, this is really important. All these people who only have 2 PCs this month, they need a contact from you. They need to be contacted. some people aren't aware. Some people may have, they just don't check their back office. They may not know how to check for, you know, their customers, if their credit cards have been declined. So this is kind of a big list here of people who only have 2 PCs. We can send you some verbiage on how to help them. Be like, hey, you know, I try and spin it positive and be like, hey, oh my gosh, you've got 2 PCs this month. Let's get you your third. You know, do you have any fence sitters? And there are some other things we can do to help them. So those are what you're going to look for. And you always want to look, I always like to look at this, like the credit they earned last month and then their ADV, because you want those numbers as close, you know, as close to the same as possible. And like Ashley here, you know, she missed out on a bunch of free product this month. And I had contacted her and it was just too late because her ADO was before. So she's somebody that I'm going to work with. And then, you know, she needs a new PC this month. So somebody like this, they need reached out to, they need, you know, they need help. So this is something for you guys to do. Just what you need, one more thing to do, right? Okay, I'm going to show you, if this is way too overwhelming to you, I'm going to show you how to run your own new report. So I'm going to start from the very beginning. Back to Report Center. And you can tell, like, I've made these before, but I'm going to run you through just the new way. Okay, create a new report. That's what you're going to do. Report tree. I always do placement tree just because you get more info that way. Report fillers. Customer type is a brand partner. Report columns. Okay, and here is where I don't need their ID number. I don't need their ranks at all. What I want, where'd it go? Here it is. Okay. I want to know if they're 3-year free qualified and just their total number of PCs. That's it. 2 little boxes clicked. Order by 3-year free qualified or total PCs. We'll just pick total PCs. And I always do descending. Going to run this report. And here we go. It starts at the top and then just goes down. This might be easier for you if you're new at running reports. I'm just going to say team 3-year free. Save that. If that other report was way too confusing for you, you're just not ready to mess with like the whole credit available and all that stuff, just do this. It's super simple. You can save it, and then like next month, all through the month, it'll be saved. It's saved forever. It'll always update. So you don't have to create a new report every time you run this. That's why you save it. So again, this is much easier to read. But when you're scrolling down here, you're going to be able to see all these with the 2. That's a big red flag. Like they only need 1 more, and they could even create like a pseudo PC, which, I mean, we're not lying, but if you need to maybe say add in your sister-in-law as a customer and have it shipped to you, you know, that's what we do for these people. We show them how to do those things. So it's basically like a buy one, get one free type deal. And you guys are all leaders, so you know that little nugget of info. But we need to share that with our team because it's basically buy one, get one free that way. So anyways, those are just some things you need to be looking out for. You can always export this and print it. That way you don't have to keep coming back here. You can just have a list of it and check it off. So that's it for 3-year free. If anybody has any questions, let me know. Thanks. I'm going to stop that and